Bhutan, often called the land of the Thunder Dragon, stands out as one of the most isolated and unique countries in the world. Nestled in the eastern Himalayas, it offers a glimpse into a world that has largely remained untouched by modern influences. This tiny kingdom is renowned for its deep commitment to preserving its rich culture and traditions, making it a truly rare destination. Bhutan's isolation has played a crucial role in preserving its traditions and customs. This intentional seclusion has allowed the country to maintain its unique architectural styles, such as the iconic dongs and monasteries that dot its landscape. Preserving traditional festivals, religious practices, and everyday customs reflects Bhutan's commitment to maintaining its cultural heritage. Unlike many countries that have rapidly adapted to modern influences, Bhutan has remained steadfast in its efforts to retain its traditional way of life. In a globalized world where many cultures are blending and evolving, Bhutan stands out as a rare example of a country that has managed to retain its ancestral society. This isolation allows visitors to experience a way of life that remains largely untouched by modernity, providing a unique glimpse into a culture that has remained authentic and true to its roots. And in this video, we'll explore 100 amazing facts of Bhutan that make it so exceptional and how its unique approach to preservation creates a one-of-a-kind travel experience. Now, if you enjoy learning about fascinating places, be sure to like this video. It will help us create more content like this. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this. Ready to get started? Let's go. 1. In Bhutan, success is measured by gross national happiness rather than gross domestic product. This approach prioritizes the well-being and overall happiness of the population, focusing on more than just economic growth. Nyen is founded on 4 key pillars: sustainable socio-economic development, environmental conservation, preservation of culture, and good governance. These pillars are designed to ensure that progress is balanced with the needs of the environment, cultural heritage, and the efficiency of governance. To actively support this vision, Bhutan has established a unique position known as the Minister of Happiness. This role is dedicated to promoting and enhancing the well-being of Bhutanese people, reflecting the country's commitment to integrating happiness into all aspects of governance and societal life. The Minister of Happiness works to implement policies and initiatives that align with the NO framework, ensuring that the focus remains on improving the quality of life. The King of Bhutan also plays a crucial role in this approach. His leadership is characterized by a focus on the happiness of the citizens, rather than on material wealth or economic gains. The king's commitment to NI is evident in his policies and decisions, which consistently emphasize the importance of creating a content and fulfilled population. This dedication to well-being guides the nation's development strategies and reflects Bhutan's unique and compassionate approach to governance and societal progress. 2. Bhutan is one of the smallest countries in the world, covering just 14,692 square miles and home to approximately 800,000 people. Despite its size, Bhutan's geographical features and environmental policies are notable for their impact. The country's natural landscapes are deeply intertwined with its cultural and spiritual life, reflecting a profound respect for nature. Bhutan has developed a unique relationship with its environment, emphasizing both spiritual and practical care for the natural world. The country's environmental policies are guided by a strong commitment to sustainability and conservation. Bhutan has made remarkable strides in this area, becoming the first country to achieve carbon negativity. This means that Bhutan absorbs more carbon dioxide through its forests and other natural processes than it emits, highlighting its dedication to combating climate change. In addition to its carbon negative status, Bhutan has strict environmental regulations. The sale and manufacture of tobacco are prohibited, underscoring the country's focus on promoting public health and maintaining a clean environment. These policies reflect Bhutan's holistic approach to integrating environmental stewardship with its cultural values and health priorities. 3. Bhutan maintained a state of isolation until the 1960s, a period during which the country largely remained apart from global affairs and modernization. The pivotal change came with the reign of the third king, Jigin Dorji Wangchuck, who initiated a series of reforms aimed at modernizing the nation while carefully navigating its integration into the international community. Tourism in Bhutan began in 1974, marked by the introduction of a high-value, low-impact policy. This approach was designed to ensure that tourism would contribute to the country's economy without compromising its environmental integrity or cultural heritage. By regulating the number of visitors and emphasizing quality over quantity, Bhutan aimed to balance the benefits of tourism with the need to protect its unique natural and cultural assets. In terms of diplomatic relations, Bhutan established a formal partnership with India in 1949, which played a crucial role in shaping its modern foreign policy. Bhutan also joined the United Nations in 1971, further integrating itself into the global community. Despite these steps towards modernization, Bhutan remains relatively isolated compared to many other countries. The advent of the internet has begun to influence younger generations, introducing new perspectives and ideas, but the country continues to preserve its traditional way of life and maintain its unique position on the global stage. 4. Early European contact with Bhutan began in 1627, when Portuguese Jesuits Estevão Sakella and João Cabral became the first Europeans to enter the country. Their visit marked a significant moment in Bhutan's history as they met with Shabdrung Ngawang Namgyal, the country's revered spiritual leader. The Jesuits stayed in Bhutan for several months, during which they engaged with local customs and practices, leaving a lasting impression on both sides. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Bhutan continued to have interactions with European powers, including the British. These encounters often revolved around diplomatic and trade interests, reflecting Bhutan's strategic location and its growing importance in regional politics. Despite these interactions, Bhutan largely maintained its isolationist policies, carefully managing its external relations while preserving its unique cultural and social traditions. 5. Bhutan introduced television and the internet to its population in 1999, with radio having been introduced earlier in 1988. This marked a significant step in modernizing the country while still maintaining its unique cultural identity. The Bhutanese government exercises control over the media content to ensure it aligns with the nation's values and promotes education and cultural preservation. This approach helps manage the impact of modern media while supporting the country's commitment to maintaining its traditional way of life and cultural heritage. 6. In Bhutan, monastic life is deeply embedded in the fabric of society, with monks dedicating their lives to spirituality, meditation, and the study of religious texts. The country boasts approximately 12,000 monks and 5,000 nuns who are integral to the preservation and practice of Bhutanese Buddhist traditions. These monks and nuns live in monasteries scattered across the country, which serve as centers for spiritual learning and religious practice. Daily life for monks and nuns involves rigorous routines of meditation, prayer, and scholarly study. They engage in elaborate rituals and ceremonies that play a significant role in Bhutanese culture and festivals. Monastic institutions are not only spiritual centers but also act as guardians of Bhutan's cultural heritage, preserving ancient practices and teachings that have been passed down through generations. The presence of such a large monastic community highlights Bhutan's commitment to maintaining its spiritual and cultural identity amidst modernization. The monks and nuns contribute to the community by providing spiritual guidance, conducting rituals for various occasions, and offering educational programs on Buddhist philosophy and practices. 7. While polygamy is legally permitted in Bhutan, it is a practice that has become rare in modern times. Historically, it was more prevalent among the nobility and affluent classes, serving as a symbol of status and wealth. Today, polygamous marriages are uncommon and largely confined to specific communities where traditional customs still hold sway. In addition to polygamy, polyandry, where one woman marries multiple men, is practiced among certain ethnic groups, particularly in remote areas. Though once more widespread, polyandry is declining as Bhutanese society modernizes and adapts to new social and economic realities. Both practices reflect Bhutan's rich cultural history but are gradually giving way to more contemporary practices. 8. Bhutan established its postal service in 1962. Before this change, communication was slow and limited. Introduction of the postal service brought significant improvements, facilitating faster and more reliable communication throughout the country. 9. In Bhutan, Mahayana or Vajrayana Buddhism is not just a religion but a way of life for the majority of its people. The practice of Buddhism in Bhutan encompasses a range of spiritual activities and rituals aimed at achieving personal enlightenment and contributing to the collective spiritual well-being of the community. Meditation is a fundamental practice, with monks and laypeople alike engaging in daily meditation sessions to cultivate mindfulness and inner peace. Pilgrimages to sacred sites, such as the Tiger's Nest Monastery perched on a cliffside, are also significant, drawing both locals and visitors who seek spiritual growth and connection. 10. Losar, the Bhutanese New Year, is a vibrant and deeply meaningful festival celebrated with enthusiasm and reverence throughout the country. The holiday typically lasts for several days, during which time Bhutanese families engage in a variety of traditional customs and activities. Preparations for Losar begin well in advance, with homes being cleaned and decorated to welcome the new year and ensure good fortune. Special foods, such as fat rice and sweet rice, are prepared and shared among family members and friends, symbolizing prosperity and joy. Traditional performances, including dance and music, are held to celebrate the occasion, often featuring traditional costumes and vibrant displays of cultural heritage. Losar serves as a reminder of the importance of cultural continuity and familial bonds, offering a chance for the Bhutanese to reflect on the past year and set intentions for the year ahead. The festival not only marks the start of a new year, but also reinforces a sense of community and cultural pride among the Bhutanese people. 11. Until 1961, Bhutan's transportation infrastructure was minimal, relying on foot or horseback travel due to the country's rugged terrain. The lack of paved roads made transportation challenging, with many communities isolated from one another. This changed with the introduction of modern road systems, which paved the way for greater connectivity. Today, Bhutan has developed a transportation network that includes private vehicles, taxis and buses, allowing for more efficient travel within and between towns. The transition from foot travel to motorized transportation has significantly improved access to goods, services, and education. Despite these advancements, Bhutan remains unique in its approach to transportation. The country does not have a railway system, which is uncommon in many nations. Instead, the focus remains on maintaining the natural beauty of the landscape while developing transport options. 12. Awareness of cannabis in Bhutan emerged primarily due to the influence of mass media, which introduced the topic to the population. Prior to this exposure, many Bhutanese had limited understanding of cannabis consumption and its implications. With increased visibility, the government took a firm stance against its use, resulting in strict laws prohibiting cannabis. Possession or consumption can lead to serious legal consequences, including imprisonment for up to 5 years. This response highlights Bhutan's dedication to preserving its cultural integrity and social norms in the face of modern influences. 13. Bhutan transitioned to a constitutional monarchy in 2008, marking a significant shift in its governance structure. Prior to this change, Bhutan was an absolute monarchy with the king holding extensive powers. The introduction of the constitution established a democratic framework where the king's authority is now limited by law. While the constitution delineates specific powers and responsibilities for the king, it also ensures a balance of power within the government. Despite these limitations, the king remains a highly influential figure in Bhutanese society, revered for his leadership and dedication to the country's well-being. 14. The Je Khenpo is the most important religious leader in Bhutan, holding a position of great respect and authority. Appointed by the king, the Je Khenpo serves as the spiritual head of the Drukpa Kagyu sect of Mahayana Buddhism, which is the predominant religion in Bhutan. This role involves providing guidance on spiritual and ethical matters, ensuring that religious teachings are integrated into daily life and governance. The Je Khenpo's influence extends into various aspects of Bhutanese culture and society, reflecting the deep connection between religion and governance. In addition to spiritual leadership, the Je Khenpo plays a key role in maintaining the country's religious traditions and practices. This includes overseeing religious ceremonies, advising on ethical issues, and contributing to the preservation of Bhutanese cultural heritage. The position underscores the importance of Buddhism in Bhutanese life and governance, reinforcing the harmony between spiritual and secular leadership in the country. 15. Greeting customs in Bhutan reflect the country's deep cultural roots and spiritual values. Bhutanese people greet each other with palms joined together and a small bow, a gesture known as namaste or namaskar. 16. Bhutanese women enjoy a range of rights and responsibilities shaped by the country's unique matrilineal heritage. Unlike many societies where lineage is traced through the male line, Bhutanese society often traces descent and inheritance through the female line. This cultural practice gives women a prominent role in family and societal structures, ensuring that they have significant economic and social positions. Women in Bhutan work across various sectors, contributing to the country's development and holding influential roles in both public and private spheres. The emphasis on gender equality and the matrilineal tradition enable Bhutanese women to maintain a strong presence in economic, social, and cultural activities. They actively participate in the workforce, engage in community leadership, and uphold traditional practices, reflecting their integral role in Bhutanese society. This balance of respect and equality underscores Bhutan's progressive approach to women's rights within its unique cultural framework. 17. Bhutan's adult literacy rate is about 70%, with younger people showing higher rates. This reflects the country's focus on improving education and providing more opportunities for learning. Efforts to enhance literacy continue, aiming to ensure that all citizens have access to education and the skills needed for personal and societal development. 18. Bhutan is known for its rich wildlife, including the Malayan giant squirrel, Bengal tiger, red panda, and snow leopard. These animals thrive in the country's diverse natural habitats, which are protected by strong conservation policies. Bhutan's commitment to preserving these species highlights its dedication to maintaining its unique biodiversity and natural environment. 19. Bhutan boasts several notable locations that offer a glimpse into its diverse culture and natural beauty. Paro is renowned for its picturesque landscapes and the Tiger's Nest Monastery, which clings to a cliffside. Phuntsholing, located on the Indian border, acts as a commercial gateway with its bustling markets. Punakha, once the nation's capital, is celebrated for its stunning jong and its beautiful river views. Jakar, situated in the Bumthang Valley, is known for its historical temples and traditional village life. Trongsa, strategically placed in central Bhutan, is home to the impressive Trongsa Dong and plays a significant role in Bhutanese history. 20. Doma is a traditional chew made from a mix of areca palm nuts, betel leaves, and lime. It is commonly consumed in Bhutan for its stimulating effects, though it comes with health risks. 21. Bhutan's monarchy began in 1907 with the establishment of the Wangchuck dynasty under King Ujin Wangchuck. This marked the beginning of a new era of centralized leadership in Bhutan. Today, the monarchy is led by King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuck, who has effectively balanced maintaining traditional values with embracing modern advancements. His reign has been marked by efforts to modernize Bhutan while preserving its unique cultural heritage. The Queen Jetsun Pima Wangchuck complements this vision with her own notable contributions. Known for her grace and dedication, she plays a significant role in various social and cultural initiatives, embodying both elegance and active engagement in Bhutanese society. 22. Paro International Airport is famous for its challenging landing conditions, making it one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Its location in a deep valley surrounded by high peaks presents significant difficulties for pilots. Due to these geographical constraints, flights to and from Paro are subject to strict weather conditions, and only a select group of specially trained pilots are qualified to navigate its complex approach. The airport's unique conditions add an element of adventure to air travel in Bhutan, highlighting the country's dramatic landscape and its impact on transportation. 23. Tiger's Nest Monastery, or Paro Taktsang, is perched on a cliffside in the Paro Valley, standing 11,483 feet above sea level. This sacred site is renowned for its dramatic location and spiritual significance. The monastery was built around a cave where Guru Padmasambhava, a revered figure in Bhutanese Buddhism, meditated in the 8th century. The complex consists of several temples and sanctuaries interconnected by a series of walkways and staircases, offering stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The monastery is a major pilgrimage site and symbolizes Bhutan's deep spiritual heritage and devotion. 24. Thimphu, the capital city of Bhutan, is situated at an elevation of 7,657 feet, making it one of the highest capitals in the world. Remarkably, Thimphu is the only capital city globally that does not use traffic lights. Instead, traffic is managed by officers stationed at key intersections, reflecting the city's unique blend of tradition and modernity. This approach not only reduces the need for technology, but also adds a distinctive character to Thimphu's urban landscape, embodying Bhutan's commitment to preserving its cultural values amidst contemporary changes. 25. Respect for animals in Bhutan is deeply rooted in Buddhist beliefs, which influence the country's approach to animal welfare. The slaughter of animals for consumption is prohibited, and as a result, meat must be imported from other countries. This respect extends to the way animals are treated throughout Bhutan, reflecting the country's commitment to maintaining ethical practices in line with its spiritual values. This cultural respect for animals underscores the broader principle of compassion that is central to Bhutanese society. 26. Bhutan is renowned for its strong conservation policies, with approximately 60% of the country's land area covered by forests. These policies are integral to Bhutan's environmental stewardship and commitment to preserving its natural heritage. The Wangchuk Centennial Park, the largest national park in Bhutan, plays a crucial role in these efforts. It serves as a protected area for a diverse range of flora and fauna, ensuring the conservation of biodiversity and supporting the country's ecological balance. 27. Marriage customs in Bhutan are evolving while still honoring traditional values. Love marriages are gaining acceptance, reflecting a shift towards personal choice, but arranged marriages continue to be a respected practice in many families. Men in Bhutanese households play an active role in domestic responsibilities, such as performing household chores and repairing clothing. 28. Dzongkha, the official language of Bhutan, plays a central role in unifying the nation's communication. Despite Dzongkha's prominence, Bhutan is home to a rich tapestry of linguistic diversity, with around 20 languages and dialects spoken across different regions. Common greetings in Dzongkha, such as Kuzu Zangpo for hello and Kadring She for thank you, are essential in daily interactions, reflecting the cultural importance of language in fostering social connections and preserving Bhutan's heritage. 29. Traditional Bhutanese medicine has a rich historical background, blending elements from Tibetan Buddhism, Tibetan medicine. 30. When traveling to Bhutan, it's important to practice cultural sensitivity. Avoid playing loud music, seek permission before taking photographs, and adhere to local regulations concerning tobacco and plastic usage. Health considerations are also vital. Be prepared for potential altitude sickness and consult a healthcare professional before your trip. 31. Kichu Lakhang is one of Bhutan's oldest and most revered temples, with a fascinating historical context. It was constructed by the Tibetan king Songtsen Gampo in the 7th century as part of his effort to subdue a demon that was believed to be obstructing the spread of Buddhism in the region. This ancient temple remains a vital spiritual site for Bhutanese Buddhists. One of its highlights is the Jambe Lahung Drup Festival, which features the Turkim dance, a traditional performance that holds cultural and religious significance. The festival draws visitors and locals alike, celebrating Bhutanese heritage through vibrant rituals and performances. 32. The National Library of Bhutan plays a crucial role in preserving the country's cultural and literary heritage. Among its extensive collection, the largest book is Bhutan, a visual odyssey across the last Himalayan kingdom, which is notable for its impressive weight of 132 pounds. This book exemplifies the library's mission to safeguard Bhutanese culture and provide global information resources. The library's efforts ensure that Bhutan's unique traditions, history, and literary works are preserved for future generations, while also making valuable information accessible to the world. 33. The Yeti, known locally as Migoi, is a figure of fascination in Bhutanese folklore. Beliefs about the Yeti vary, with some seeing it as a guardian spirit and others as a dangerous creature. The legend of the Yeti is rich with stories of sightings and encounters, although there is no scientific evidence to confirm its existence. The Yeti's elusive nature and the mysteries surrounding it contribute to its status as a symbol of the unknown in Bhutanese culture. Despite the lack of concrete proof, the Yeti remains an intriguing part of Bhutan's mythological landscape. 34. The takin is Bhutan's emblematic animal, deeply rooted in local legend. According to folklore, the takin was created by the revered monk Drukpa Kunli, who combined the head of a goat with the body of a cow. This unique creature is a significant part of Bhutanese cultural identity and is protected by law. The Motathang Takin Reserve is dedicated to conserving this remarkable species, allowing visitors to observe these animals in their natural habitat. The takin's presence underscores Bhutan's commitment to preserving its wildlife and honoring its cultural heritage. 35. Bhutanese red rice, cultivated mainly in the Paro Valley, is renowned for its distinctive red color and nutty flavor. This unique rice variety benefits from the mineral-rich glacial water used in its cultivation, which contributes to its rich taste and nutritional value. Bhutanese red rice is not only a dietary staple but also a symbol of the country's dedication to preserving its traditional farming methods and promoting local agriculture. Its distinct characteristics make it a cherished component of Bhutanese cuisine, reflecting the country's commitment to maintaining its culinary heritage and natural resources. 36. The Druk, or thunder dragon, is a powerful symbol in Bhutanese culture, representing divine protection and spiritual guidance. This mythical creature is prominently featured on the national flag, where it is depicted holding jewels to signify wealth and prosperity. The Druk's presence on the flag underscores its importance in Bhutanese identity and values. The flag's colors are also deeply symbolic. White denotes authority and peace, while orange signifies Buddhism and compassion. Together, these elements reflect Bhutan's rich spiritual heritage and its aspirations for harmony and prosperity, guiding the nation's cultural and national identity. 37. Archery, known locally as Do, holds a prestigious place as Bhutan's national sport, embodying more than just physical competition. It is deeply woven into the social and cultural fabric of Bhutanese life. The sport is notable for its impressive distance, with targets placed between 394 and 476 feet away, far surpassing international standards. Traditional bamboo bows are often used alongside modern compound bows, blending heritage with innovation. Archery matches are community events where teams shoot in rounds and celebrate with singing and dancing whenever a target is hit. This sport reflects Bhutan's communal spirit and dedication to preserving its traditional practices, making it a vibrant aspect of Bhutanese culture. 38. Traditional Bhutanese cuisine features a variety of unique and flavorful dishes that highlight the country's rich culinary heritage. One of the most famous dishes is ima dokchi, a spicy stew made with chilies and cheese, which is a staple in Bhutanese households. 39. Archery, referred to as Do in Bhutan, is more than just a sport. It is a vital part of Bhutanese cultural heritage. The sport features unique rules and practices that set it apart from international archery standards. Competitions are held outdoors, with targets placed at considerable distances, ranging from 394 to 476 feet. These events are accompanied by traditional celebrations, including communal singing and dancing, which highlight the sport's role in fostering community spirit and cultural continuity. Archery in Bhutan is a vivid expression of the nation's values and social traditions, deeply ingrained in its way of life. (40) Trongsa Dozong, constructed in the 16th century, holds significant historical and cultural importance in Bhutan. This impressive fortress played a crucial role in the consolidation of the Wangchuck dynasty, serving as a strategic and administrative center during Bhutan's unification. Today, Trongsa Dong is not only a historical landmark but also a vibrant cultural hub. It hosts the Trongsa Chu, an important annual festival that attracts visitors from across the country and beyond. The Dong's role in both historical and contemporary contexts underscores its enduring significance in Bhutanese society. 41. Dozongs are a hallmark of Bhutanese architecture, serving multiple roles as fortresses, administrative centers, and monasteries. These structures are integral to the country's historical and cultural identity. One of the most notable Dongzongs is Punakha Dong, often referred to as the Palace of Great Luck. Positioned at the confluence of the Phoshu and Mochachu rivers, it has been historically significant in Bhutan, acting as a center of governance and religion. Its strategic location and majestic design exemplify the Dong's role in both protecting the country and preserving its traditions. 42. Traditional Bhutanese drinks are deeply rooted in the country's culture, each offering a unique taste of Bhutanese life. Suja is a fermented black tea enriched with salt and butter, providing a warm, savory beverage. Ara, an alcoholic drink made from fermented grains, is commonly consumed during festivals and social gatherings. Bangchang, a traditional beverage brewed from fermented rice or barley, and Singchang, made from fermented wheat, also hold cultural significance. 43. Mebar Cho, also known as the Burning Lake, is a revered site in Bhutan, steeped in spiritual significance. According to legend, the 15th century Saint Pima Lingpa discovered a hidden spiritual treasure here while holding a burning lamp. 44. Punakha Dozong, constructed in the 17th century, holds a pivotal place in Bhutanese history and culture. Originally built by Zobdrung Nawang Namgyal, it was the center of both religious and administrative activities for Bhutan. The Dzong is renowned for its stunning architecture and its role in hosting significant events, including the annual Punakha Teshu Festival. This festival, celebrated with vibrant dances and rituals, underscores the Dzong's importance as a hub of cultural and spiritual life in Bhutan. 45. Bhutan's economy is traditionally reliant on agriculture, forestry, and hydropower, which are fundamental to its economic structure. The country's rich natural resources and hydropower potential have been central to its economic activities. However, Bhutan is actively working to diversify its economy by expanding into manufacturing and services. This shift aims to create more job opportunities and reduce the nation's dependency on its primary sectors while promoting sustainable growth. 46. Bhutan is renowned for its suspension bridges, which are significant both in terms of their historical value and their engineering feats. The Punakha Suspension Bridge, at 518 feet, is the longest of its kind in Bhutan, offering breathtaking views and connecting communities across deep valleys. The Tachug Suspension Bridge, built in the 15th century by the revered Drup Thob Phangtong Gyalpo, holds the title of the highest suspension bridge in the country. These bridges are not only crucial for transportation, but also embody Bhutan's unique blend of tradition and engineering prowess. 47. The Dokula Meditation Caves are situated along the scenic road between Punakha and Thimphu. These caves offer serene sanctuaries for meditation, reflecting Bhutan's deep spiritual traditions. They are nestled in the tranquil surroundings of the Doshula Pass, providing a peaceful retreat for those seeking solitude and spiritual reflection. The caves are an integral part of Bhutan's commitment to preserving its monastic practices and offering spaces for meditation and contemplation. 48. The national flower of Bhutan is the blue poppy, scientifically known as Meconopsis gakiidiana. This striking flower thrives in the high-altitude regions of the Himalayas, adding to the natural beauty of Bhutan's landscapes. The blue poppy is celebrated for its vibrant blue petals and its ability to grow in the challenging conditions of Bhutan's mountainous terrain. It symbolizes the resilience and unique natural heritage of Bhutan. 49. Cham dances are traditional religious performances that take place during Bhutanese festivals known as tsekas. These dances, characterized by elaborate masks and vibrant costumes, are performed by monks and aim to convey spiritual teachings and blessings. The Paro Chechu Festival, held at Rimpang Dozong, is one of the most notable events where these intricate and colorful dances are showcased. The dances play a crucial role in Bhutanese culture, combining spirituality with vibrant artistic expression. 50. For travel to Bhutan, most visitors require a visa, which can be arranged through an authorized travel agent. Since 2022, self-organized travel is permitted, although travelers must still adhere to certain regulations. Costs for visiting Bhutan include a daily sustainable development fee, which contributes to environmental conservation and cultural preservation, along with additional expenses for accommodation and activities. This structured approach helps manage tourism's impact while supporting Bhutan's unique heritage. 51. Kyuchu Lahang is one of Bhutan's oldest temples, with its origins dating back to the 7th century. It was constructed by King Songtsen Gampo of Tibet to subdue a demon that was believed to be obstructing the spread of Buddhism in the region. This sacred site holds significant historical and spiritual value. The temple is also renowned for hosting the Jambai Lahang Drup Festival, during which the Turkum dance is performed. This vibrant dance is a highlight of the festival and is integral to the cultural and religious traditions celebrated at Kyuchu Lahang. 52. Astrology plays a prominent role in Bhutanese culture, deeply influencing various aspects of life, including decision-making and predictions about the future. Bhutanese astrology operates on a lunar system, which is based on the movements of celestial bodies and lunar cycles. This system is not only used for everyday decisions but also for identifying reincarnations of spiritual figures, such as lamas and teachers. Astrologers are often consulted to provide insights into reincarnations and other significant spiritual matters, reflecting the profound impact astrology has on Bhutanese beliefs and practices. 53. Traditional Bhutanese medicine is a rich and ancient system that blends elements from Tibetan Buddhism, Tibetan medicine, and Ayurvedic practices. This holistic approach emphasizes balance and harmony within the body and between individuals and their environment. 54. Bhutanese naming practices are steeped in tradition and significance. Names are usually chosen shortly after birth, often with the guidance of a lama who uses astrology, birth date, and desired traits to select a name that will bring positive qualities to the individual. The naming structure typically consists of 2 words. The first part represents positive attributes or elements of nature, while the second part often conveys a sense of personal or spiritual significance. For example, Tashi Dorji combines Tashi, meaning prosperity, with Dorji, meaning diamond, symbolizing a prosperous and strong individual. Similarly, Pima Lazom features Pima, meaning lotus, associated with purity and enlightenment, and Lazom, meaning goddess or heavenly beauty, reflecting a revered and beautiful nature. Gender-neutral names are also common in Bhutan, with the first name often being unisex and gender-specific elements appearing in the second part, such as Chering Yangdon, where Cheshring means longevity and Yangdon indicates a female, embodying qualities of eternal life and feminine grace. 55. Dorzoms are integral to Bhutan's architectural and cultural heritage. These majestic structures function as fortresses, administrative centers, and monasteries, embodying the traditional Bhutanese approach to architecture that harmonizes with the landscape. Dongs are characterized by their imposing walls, elaborate woodwork, and intricately painted interiors. They often occupy strategic locations, such as hilltops or river confluences, to maximize their defensive capabilities and spiritual significance. The Punakha Dong, also known as the Palace of Great Luck, is one of the most prominent examples. Built in the 17th century, it served as the religious and administrative center of Bhutan and played a crucial role in the country's history. Located at the confluence of the Phoshu and Mochu rivers, its strategic position not only enhances its defensive capabilities but also adds to its aesthetic grandeur. The Dong's architecture, with its expansive courtyards and richly decorated temples, reflects Bhutan's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage. 56. National bird Himalayan raven holds a special place in Bhutanese symbolism and culture. Known for its intelligence and adaptability, the Himalayan raven is considered a protector and is featured prominently in Bhutanese iconography. It is also an essential element of the raven crown worn by Bhutanese kings, which symbolizes the divine right to rule and the protection of the country. 57. Takin, Bhutan's emblematic animal, is a unique and revered species in Bhutan. According to legend, the takin was created by the 15th century Saint Drukpa Kunli, who magically combined the head of a goat with the body of a cow. This fascinating animal, known for its distinctive appearance and impressive size, holds a special place in Bhutanese culture and folklore. The takin is not only a symbol of Bhutan's rich traditions but also plays a role in its conservation efforts. The takin is a protected species and is primarily found in the Motithing Takin Reserve, located in Thimphu. This reserve provides a safe habitat for the takin, ensuring its survival and allowing visitors to observe this emblematic animal in its natural environment. The reserve's efforts contribute to the broader conservation goals of Bhutan, which prioritize the protection of wildlife and the preservation of biodiversity. 58. Traditional medicine system in Bhutan is a rich and comprehensive practice that combines natural healing methods with a holistic approach to health. This system draws from ancient Tibetan medical texts and local herbal knowledge, integrating various medicinal herbs and minerals to treat a wide range of ailments. Bhutanese traditional medicine emphasizes a balance between the body, mind, and environment, reflecting its holistic nature. Practitioners of traditional Bhutanese medicine are skilled in preparing and administering remedies derived from natural sources, and their knowledge is passed down through generations. The Institute of Traditional Medicine, established by the third king of Bhutan, plays a crucial role in preserving and integrating these ancient practices with modern medical approaches. This institution ensures that traditional medicine continues to be a vital part of Bhutan's healthcare system, contributing to the overall well-being of its people. 59. Bhutan places a high value on maintaining its cultural heritage, driven by a strong commitment to preserving traditional practices and historical identity. The government enforces policies designed to protect and uphold traditional architecture, clothing, and customs. This dedication is evident in the preservation of dzongs, fortresses and monasteries, traditional festivals, and Bhutanese dress such as the go for men and kira for women. By integrating cultural preservation into national policies, Bhutan ensures that its rich cultural tapestry continues to thrive amidst modernization, allowing future generations to experience and appreciate their heritage. 60. Bhutan is renowned for its extensive forest coverage, which surpasses 70% of its total land area. This impressive green canopy is a cornerstone of the country's environmental conservation strategy. The Bhutanese government has committed to maintaining this high level of forest cover, recognizing its critical role in biodiversity conservation, climate regulation, and environmental sustainability. The commitment to forest preservation is part of a broader national effort to combat climate change and protect natural resources, ensuring that Bhutan remains a model for environmental stewardship in the region. 61. Vajrayana Buddhism profoundly shapes Bhutanese society, guiding daily life, rituals, and community activities. This form of Mahayana Buddhism incorporates a rich tapestry of spiritual practices and beliefs, including meditation, rituals, and religious festivals. Temples and monasteries are central to community life, and festivals such as the Paro Chekyu and Timfu Tasachu are significant events where traditional dances and religious ceremonies are performed. The influence of Buddhism extends into everyday activities, from the architecture of dzongs to the etiquette observed in public spaces, reflecting the deep spiritual values that permeate Bhutanese culture. 62. Bhutan's status as a carbon-negative country highlights its exceptional commitment to environmental conservation. The nation absorbs more carbon dioxide through its extensive forest coverage than it emits from human activities. This achievement is a result of Bhutan's proactive policies, including afforestation efforts, sustainable land management, and a commitment to green energy sources. The country's environmental policies not only contribute to global climate change mitigation, but also align with its broader goal of sustainable development and ecological preservation, setting an example for other nations striving for environmental balance. 63. Bhutan boasts a rich tapestry of biodiversity due to its varied ecosystems, which range from subtropical forests to alpine meadows. This diversity supports a wide array of wildlife, including iconic species like the Bengal tiger, snow leopard, and red panda. The country's varied habitats, from lush lowland forests to high-altitude grasslands, provide crucial environments for these species. Bhutan's commitment to conservation ensures that these ecosystems remain protected, allowing its unique flora and fauna to thrive. 64. Bhutan enforces strict regulations on mountaineering to preserve the sanctity of its sacred mountains and protect their natural beauty. The government has prohibited climbing peaks higher than 6,000 meters, 19,685 feet, to maintain the integrity of these revered sites. This policy reflects Bhutan's commitment to environmental conservation and respect for cultural and spiritual values, balancing the desire for adventure with the need to safeguard the nation's pristine landscapes. 65. Bhutan's education system is both compulsory and free up to the 10th grade, reflecting the country's commitment to providing foundational education for all children. The curriculum blends modern academic subjects with traditional values, ensuring that students receive a well-rounded education that respects Bhutan's cultural heritage. This approach aims to foster not only academic excellence but also an appreciation for the nation's unique traditions and philosophies. 66. The Bhutanese national flag prominently features the druk, or thunder dragon, symbolizing the country's strength and protection. The flag is divided into two horizontal bands, yellow, representing the secular power of the king, and orange, symbolizing the spiritual tradition of Buddhism. This design reflects Bhutan's dual emphasis on both spiritual and temporal aspects, illustrating the harmonious balance between tradition and governance. 67. In Bhutan, the traditional greeting Tashi Delek, meaning good luck or blessings, is a common and cherished practice. This gesture not only signifies goodwill but also embodies the Bhutanese values of warmth and respect. When meeting others, especially in formal or traditional settings, using this greeting helps to foster a sense of connection and appreciation, reflecting the country's deep-seated hospitality. 68. King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuck, who began his reign in 2006, is the current monarch of Bhutan. His leadership is characterized by efforts to modernize the country while preserving its rich cultural heritage. The royal family is held in high esteem by Bhutanese people, admired for their dedication to social development, environmental conservation, and national unity. Their active role in various initiatives underscores their commitment to the country's progress and well-being. 69. Traditional Bhutanese art is renowned for its detailed thangka paintings, which are sacred scrolls illustrating Buddhist deities, saints, and spiritual symbols. These artworks are not only visually stunning but also play a crucial role in religious rituals and teachings. The creation of thangkas involves meticulous craftsmanship and adherence to sacred guidelines, making them integral to Bhutan's spiritual and cultural heritage. They often serve as tools for meditation and instruction, reflecting the deep spiritual traditions of the country. 70. Bhutanese cuisine is distinctive for its bold use of chili peppers and cheese, which create a unique blend of flavors. One of the most beloved dishes is ima dochi, a spicy stew made with green chilies and local cheese, embodying the country's love for robust, spicy food. Bhutanese meals typically combine these fiery ingredients with a variety of spices, offering a culinary experience that is both flavorful and representative of the nation's cultural palette. 71. The Paro Chishu is one of Bhutan's most renowned festivals, celebrated annually in the town of Paro. This vibrant festival features elaborate masked dances performed by monks and local villagers, paying tribute to the life and teachings of Guru Rinpoche, a revered Buddhist figure. The dances are accompanied by colorful costumes, intricate masks, and traditional music, drawing both locals and tourists to witness the rich cultural and religious heritage of Bhutan. The Paro Chishu is not only a religious observance but also a lively celebration of Bhutanese culture and community spirit. 72. Bhutan's geography is remarkably varied, ranging from subtropical plains in the southern regions to the towering peaks of the Himalayas in the north. This diverse terrain includes lush valleys, winding rivers, and dramatic mountain landscapes, each contributing to the country's distinctive natural beauty. The varied elevations and ecosystems create a range of habitats that support a rich biodiversity, making Bhutan a unique destination for nature enthusiasts and adventurers alike. 73. Bhutan's economy traditionally revolves around agriculture, but recent efforts have focused on expanding its tourism and hydropower sectors. The government is committed to sustainable development, aiming to achieve economic growth while preserving the country's environmental and cultural heritage. By balancing these priorities, Bhutan seeks to foster a robust economy that respects its natural resources and traditional values. This approach ensures that economic advancements contribute to the well-being of its people without compromising the country's unique identity. 74. Bhutanese architecture is renowned for its distinctive and traditional style, characterized by wooden structures, intricate carvings, and vibrant paintings. Dongs, which are fortress-like buildings serving both administrative and religious purposes, exemplify this unique architectural approach. These structures often feature large, open courtyards and beautifully decorated walls, blending functionality with artistic expression. The design of dongs and other traditional buildings reflects Bhutan's cultural values and deep respect for its historical heritage, creating an architectural landscape that is both functional and aesthetically captivating. 75. Bhutanese cultural practices are deeply rooted in spirituality and community values. The use of prayer flags, which flutter in the wind, and kortons, stupas, which are religious monuments, are common practices meant to spread blessings, peace, and harmony throughout the land. These elements are integral to Bhutanese life and often found in both rural and urban areas. They serve not only as spiritual symbols but also as expressions of Bhutan's commitment to maintaining and honoring its cultural and religious traditions. 76. Due to its rugged mountainous terrain, Bhutan's road network is often limited and winding, presenting both challenges and opportunities for connectivity. The government is focused on enhancing the road infrastructure to improve accessibility while maintaining the country's natural beauty. Road construction projects are carefully planned to minimize environmental impact and preserve the scenic landscapes that define Bhutan. This approach ensures that while transportation options are developed, the preservation of Bhutan's unique geography remains a priority. 77. Bhutan's commitment to harnessing its river resources is evident in its major hydropower projects, such as the Tala and Punatsangchu projects. These initiatives are pivotal for the country's energy sector, providing a substantial portion of Bhutan's electricity needs and generating significant export revenue. The hydropower projects leverage Bhutan's abundant water resources and steep gradients, making the country a key player in the regional energy market. This approach not only supports Bhutan's domestic energy requirements, but also contributes to economic development through energy exports. 78. Bhutan is renowned for its spiritual retreats and meditation centers, which offer visitors a chance to immerse themselves in the country's rich spiritual traditions. These retreats are designed to provide a serene environment for mindfulness and self-reflection, allowing individuals to engage deeply with Buddhist practices. Visitors can experience guided meditations, teachings from spiritual leaders, and a tranquil setting that enhances their spiritual journey. Bhutan's retreats are integral to its cultural and spiritual landscape, drawing those seeking inner peace and connection with traditional Bhutanese spirituality. 79. Bhutan has developed a range of social welfare programs aimed at enhancing the quality of life for its citizens. These initiatives cover various sectors, including healthcare, education, and rural development. The government focuses on improving access to essential services, promoting equitable development, and supporting disadvantaged communities. By investing in social welfare, Bhutan aims to create a more inclusive society and ensure that its development benefits all citizens, reflecting its commitment to both economic progress and social well-being. 80. Bhutan's linguistic landscape is marked by a rich array of languages and dialects beyond the official Domka. Various indigenous languages are spoken by different ethnic groups, each contributing to the country's cultural richness. This diversity highlights the country's complex social fabric and the various traditions and customs of its people. The multitude of languages used in Bhutan reflects its deep cultural heritage and the interplay of various ethnic and linguistic communities. 81. Bhutanese festivals and rituals are deeply rooted in spiritual practices and cultural traditions. These ceremonies typically involve the recitation of sacred mantras and prayers, as well as the offering of food and incense. Such practices are believed to bring blessings, protection, and prosperity to both individuals and communities. The rituals are an integral part of Bhutanese life, reinforcing spiritual connections and maintaining traditional customs through vibrant, communal celebrations. 82. Traditional farming methods are prevalent in Bhutan, adapting to the country's hilly terrain and promoting sustainable agriculture. Techniques such as organic farming and terracing are commonly employed by Bhutanese farmers to cultivate crops in a way that preserves the environment. These methods not only ensure the efficient use of land but also support the conservation of soil and water resources, reflecting Bhutan's commitment to maintaining ecological balance while sustaining agricultural productivity. 83. Bhutan is dedicated to preserving its rich heritage of traditional crafts, which include weaving, wood carving, and metalwork. These crafts are not just artistic expressions but are deeply intertwined with Bhutanese culture and history. Skilled artisans continue to use age-old techniques passed down through generations to create intricate handcrafted items. This commitment to traditional craftsmanship helps maintain cultural identity and supports the local economy. 84. Bhutan's approach to tourism is designed to ensure that it remains both sustainable and beneficial to the country. The policy promotes high-value, low-impact tourism by requiring visitors to book their trips through authorized tour operators. A minimum daily package fee is imposed, which contributes to maintaining the country's unique environmental and cultural integrity. This regulatory framework helps balance tourism with Bhutan's commitment to preserving its natural and cultural resources. 85. Bhutanese festivals often have unique themes and celebrations that reflect the country's cultural and environmental values. For instance, the Black-necked Crane Festival in Phobjikha Valley celebrates the arrival of these endangered birds, symbolizing Bhutan's dedication to wildlife conservation. Such festivals not only honor cultural traditions but also raise awareness about environmental issues, reinforcing the country's commitment to protecting its natural heritage. 86. Bhutan is rich in historical sites that reflect its cultural and political heritage. Prominent examples include Rinpung Dong and Tashicho Dong. Rinpung Dong, located in Paro, has been an important administrative and religious center, while Tashicho Dong in Thimphu serves as the seat of the government and the residence of the monk body. These dongs are not only architectural marvels but also symbolize Bhutan's historical evolution and ongoing traditions. 87. The national flag of Bhutan features a dragon, known as the Druk, which symbolizes the protection of the nation. The dragon holds jewels in its claws, representing Bhutan's wealth and prosperity. The flag's colors yellow and orange reflect the country's secular and spiritual values, with yellow signifying the secular authority of the monarchy and orange representing the spiritual heritage of Buddhism. 88. In Bhutan, many mountains are considered sacred and are associated with local deities and spirits. These peaks hold significant spiritual importance, and there is a strong cultural reverence for them. Climbing or disturbing these sacred mountains is generally avoided to honor their spiritual significance and to maintain harmony with the local beliefs and traditions. 89. The Thimphu Chishu is one of Bhutan's major festivals, renowned for its vibrant displays of Bhutanese culture. This festival features a range of traditional performances, including masked dances and ritual dramas that convey spiritual stories and historical events. The Thimphu Chishu is a significant occasion for both locals and visitors to experience Bhutanese traditions and community spirit. 90. Bhutan predominantly follows the Drukpa Kagyu school of Tibetan Buddhism. This tradition, deeply rooted in Bhutanese culture, emphasizes the teachings of Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, a revered figure in Bhutanese spiritual life. The Drukpa Kagyu school focuses on the integration of meditation, ritual practices, and ethical conduct to achieve spiritual enlightenment and well-being. 91. Bhutan's rich biodiversity includes distinctive wildlife species like the Bhutanese takin and the golden langur. The takin, a unique ungulate with a goat-like head and a cow-like body, is found in the protected areas of Bhutan. The golden langur, a critically endangered monkey species with striking golden fur, also inhabits the country's forests. Conservation efforts are crucial to preserving these species in their natural habitats. 92. Bhutan is home to several natural hot springs, which are celebrated for their supposed therapeutic benefits. These hot springs are located in various regions of the country and are popular among both locals and visitors seeking relaxation and healing. The mineral-rich waters are believed to aid in physical and spiritual rejuvenation. 93. Traditional Bhutanese music plays a vibrant role in cultural expressions and festivities. Folk songs and dances are integral to celebrations, with performances often featuring traditional instruments like the dranian, a stringed instrument that adds a unique sound to Bhutanese musical compositions. This music reflects the country's rich heritage and communal spirit. 94. Pilgrimages to sacred sites, such as the renowned Tiger's Nest Monastery, are a key aspect of Bhutanese religious practices. These pilgrimages are undertaken by both locals and tourists seeking spiritual growth and enlightenment. The monasteries and temples visited during these journeys hold deep religious significance and are revered historical and spiritual importance. 95. Bhutanese textiles are renowned for their intricate patterns and vivid colors. The traditional garments, such as the kira, women's dress, and the go, men's robe, are crafted with great skill and artistry. Weaving these textiles is a time-honored tradition that has been passed down through generations, reflecting the cultural richness and craftsmanship of Bhutan. 96. Bhutan places significant emphasis on the conservation and maintenance of sacred sites and monasteries. These locations, integral to the country's spiritual and cultural heritage, are protected by government initiatives to ensure their preservation. They draw both local devotees and international tourists, contributing to Bhutan's cultural tourism while safeguarding its religious legacy. 97. Traditional Bhutanese architecture is characterized by its intricate woodwork and vibrant paintings. Buildings are designed to blend harmoniously with the natural environment, reflecting the country's artistic traditions and respect for nature. The architectural style is deeply rooted in Bhutan's cultural heritage, with structures often featuring elaborate designs that embody both functionality and spiritual symbolism. 98. The Ngoltrum is the official currency of Bhutan, pegged to the Indian rupee. Both currencies are used interchangeably throughout the country, facilitating ease of transactions for both locals and visitors. 99. Traditional Bhutanese games, such as kuru, dart throwing, and dechuthung, a form of tug-of-war, are integral to festivals and community events. These games not only provide entertainment but also strengthen community bonds and preserve cultural practices. 100. Bhutan has implemented various cultural preservation initiatives, including the establishment of museums and heritage centers. These efforts are aimed at showcasing and safeguarding the nation's rich cultural heritage, ensuring that traditional practices and artifacts are preserved for future generations. Bhutan is a place that touches the heart and captivates the spirit. Nestled in the Himalayas, it is a hidden spiritual paradise where stunning landscapes blend seamlessly with a tranquil way of life, embodying happiness in simplicity. We invite you to dive deeper into the wonders of Bhutan, whether through further exploration, meaningful discussion, or sharing your own experiences in the comments section. Now it's your turn, so make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell for more videos just like this. See you in the next one.